Hi everyone, I'm Victoria and Spencer-Kibble from Therapy, and I help professionals to cope with grief and also reduce their stress and anxiety whilst improving their sleep as well. So today, this is again something that has kind of happened in the last couple of days to me quite a lot with clients. At the moment, there is this intense feeling of imposter syndrome, and that gets bounced around a lot, and it's especially heightened and causes anxiety and stress around situations, certainly. So imposter syndrome, what does it actually mean? Well, people think they're fake, that what they're doing, they're going to be found out because they're a fraud. They can't actually do what they think that they can do. Sometimes people think that they've got no self-esteem, no confidence. They self-doubt themselves. They're not really good at anything at all. And you think that sometimes they're fooling themselves and others in what they're doing. And success is really all down to luck and just a mistake to them. And it's certainly at the moment with what's going on in the world, people kind of think that with losing jobs, etc., that they can't accomplish anything that they actually want to do. And you absolutely can. Even Einstein suffered with imposter syndrome. So look what he went on to do. So it brings intense anxiety, and people get really anxious, and they procrastinate when they've got imposter syndrome, and then they rush to finish and feel that utter relief after finishing. And this is certainly something that I've felt that I've done, because for a long time I felt like I've held back, and it's actually manifested in where I've actually had back pain for a very long time, and it's all to do with the emotions where I'm holding back, and it makes complete sense now. Excuse me a second, just dismiss my alarm. And they won't accept positive criticism as well. But when they do get negative criticism, they really take it on board and really let it affect their self-esteem, their confidence, and they then again start to doubt themselves in their own abilities, which creates more anxiety and more stress around a situation that's going on. So coupled with normally clinical anxiety and depression as well. So if this sounds like you, that you feel like you are a fraud, that everything that you do is down to luck and it's just pot luck that you've actually been able to do this, where you don't feel you've got the confidence, where you're self-doubting yourself, especially if you've learned something new. And remember, not all of us have just one career throughout our lives. We go on to perhaps 3 or 4. And we all start somewhere. And when we start somewhere in those first 3 to 6 months, we certainly have that feeling of, oh my goodness, I can't really do this, and try to return back to the familiar. And of course, the mind likes what's familiar. So if there is something that you really, really want to do, especially with what we've just been through as the world, with COVID-19, if there's something that you really, really want to do, why hold back anymore? Make sure that you are full of that confidence, you have that self-esteem, you don't procrastinate, you know that you can do it. You are good enough. It absolutely is available to you to go out there and do exactly what you want to do. So yes, if you need help with that, because obviously anxiety is very heightened at the moment and we have a lot of stressful situations going on. If that's something that you need help with, I'm more than happy to help you with it, because I've been through it several times myself. So I help professionals to cope with any kind of grief that they've been through, and to reduce their stress and anxiety, whilst improving their sleep at the same time. But imposter syndrome seems to be popping up an awful lot. I was literally talking to another RTT yesterday, and she certainly suffers with it, and she's the most incredible, amazing girl who could help so many people out there, but she's holding back. So if that's you and you're holding back, then my calendar link is in the comments below. Just tap on that calendar link. I will do a free discovery call with you. Totally free. It's just to see if we connect, to see if we are a right fit for each other. And of course, I'd love to help you. So as the weekend's approaching, everyone have a wonderful weekend. And remember, inspire to achieve and achieve to inspire. Thanks. Bye.